Welcome to the library. Won't you join us? Let us explore a tale from the catalog. Settle in. This is Elegant Deceit by our very own Will Griner. If you wish, stop at the tea room on Patreon for early episodes and bonus clues and letters. Now, on to the story. Nathaniel Worthington has locked himself away somewhere in his new manor. The eccentric billionaire has set up a game for his guests to play, and whomever finds him will be gifted a tenth of his entire fortune. The guests are seated at the dining table, still trying to process the challenge Nathaniel has given them.
As my husband said, right beneath your chairs each of you shall find a clue. I am to serve as a referee of sorts for tonight. You may pair up with your partners, any of the others, or go solo. Whichever you feel will give you the best chance of success.
What in the hell is going on here, Oliver? I believe we deserve some kind of explanation.
My husband has kindly provided one for you. Do humor him. He's been so excited for his little game.
Do you know where he is, Oliver?
I do.
And you're not going to tell us?
I will not. That's up to all of you. If you succeed, you will be incalculably rich, and while you are all sitting here, you are running out of time. Here, Percival, will you reach under your chair for me, dear?
There's an envelope down here. Percival, my friend the archaeologist. Coming up with a clue for you was most difficult. This place is old, but much younger than you'd like, by a factor of a few thousand years, I believe. But this old house does hold many secrets. Observe the old building, my friend. Contained in this envelope are plans for the house. They are, of course, incomplete. It will be your task, and I believe your best option, to study these plans to find out where I am hidden. Good luck.
The rest of you have similar clues underneath your chairs.
Got it. Percy, shall we go to the library?
This doesn't make any sense. Charlotte, do you understand yours?
If I did, I wouldn't tell you. Good luck, Henry.
Poor Henry. I knew she's never been a team player, but that was something else.
I've learned to expect it. What does yours say, Quentin?
I'm not going to check my own clue. Samuel and I want to try just from his. Samuel?
Ooh, it might be more fun this way. Let's see. Samuel, I know you've spent your life trying to always help people with kindness and compassion. How nice of him to say. Not all in your profession feel the same. Many in your line of work used to lock others away. Where I am now is in one such room. Within one of the bedrooms, there is a medical journal detailing the care of an old resident of this manor, Jacob Blackwood. Jacob's condition is not specifically named, but if you can figure out what it is, you will be able to learn the necessary conditions of my hiding spot. Good luck.
Well, my dear, let's get looking. Henry, would you care to join us? We will split the reward with you, of course. 50 for you and 50 for us.
That's incredibly generous of you, Quentin. I thank you for your kindness, but I would be honored for even a third of the reward.
We have no need of more money. We're quite handled now, but with this money you could make your art forever, and I want that for you.
Quite right, and Nathaniel isn't the only one feeling charitable tonight.
I'll come with you then.
Excellent! No time to waste. Let's go explore!
I shall be in the study if you need me.
Thank you, Oliver.
We won't. I'm sure we can solve this on our own, but the others may need your wisdom.
Bye, Ollie!
Quickly, my dear. Let me see what your clue says.
All right, let's see. My oldest and dearest friend. Do not tell the others, but I desire most of all for you to win. I know you have stubbornly refused my charity in the past, but I'm giving you a chance to earn it. For you and for Percival. Here's your clue. Cast your mind to our childhoods. Something from those days is hidden in this old house. It may become quite useful for you. Good luck.
Have you seen anything that might fit what he describes?
Not since arriving here, no. But we may find the answers we seek, following your trail. He did say he wanted us to win the money.
I suppose it only makes sense for the couple's clues to assist one another.
Let's take a look at those plans you were given. Perhaps the location and of the item from my childhood can be found there.
Right. Let's see.
Henry, you check the left side of the hall for the journal. Quinny and I will check the right.
Certainly. Best of luck.
In here.
Indeed.
Why are you doing this?
I cannot help myself, Sammy. I am far too excited. This game of Nathaniel's hardly even matters anymore.
I know, but the others don't, and they might begin to suspect something suspicious if we're not cautious.
You're right, as always. I got too far ahead of myself. We must keep to our plans.
Our plans? My dear, you shattered our plans by telling Nathaniel. We're lucky he didn't remove us at once, and with Henry tailing our every move tonight, how do you expect us to make any progress?
We need not make progress tonight. We will all still be here in the morning, my love. Do I still have your trust?
Of course, Quinny. And I know how much this matter means to you.
Thank you. Then we shall be successful. We can now finish our search. This game of Nathaniel's may prove a welcome distraction after all.
What of your clue? What does it say?
I will not check it.
Why not? With such a sum as a prize?
We will not need it. We never did.
I merely thought the money would be a good way to begin your—
I need nothing more from Nathaniel. Today, tomorrow, or ever again. There. The room has been searched. Let us check in with Henry.
Madam? Why are you out here all alone? Is Master Worthington's game not yet begun?
No, it has begun. The men seemed very excited, so I figured I'd let them go ahead.
I see. Well, the cook and I are still here for your service, madame. Would you like to come for a cup of tea? That always cheered up the old master of the house. The cook may be a master of food and the butler a master of affairs, but I am this home's master of late-night conversation and comfort.
I appreciate the offer. What is your name?
Cooper, ma'am. Louisa Cooper.
Thank you, Louisa. Let me try this conversation of yours.
I promise you, ma'am, if I cannot ease your spirits, the butler's tea shall.
I really don't know what you need me to find, Percy. These books are mostly regarding, coal mining, of all things. Nothing about the old house.
That's absolutely fine, my dear. I think I'm starting to see a pattern here with Nathaniel's diagrams. Here, take a look. This is the diagram provided by Nathaniel. This room here is where we stand. The hallway just there, the bathroom door set exactly as it should be.
So, no discrepancies you can find?
Not on its own, no. But I found these diagrams here tucked away earlier in the evening. They aren't of the house, but the author clearly inscribed his name on both sets of diagrams.
I'd wager you found a way to determine Nathaniel's hiding spot from that alone.
Not the spot, no. However, I have found the discrepancy he hinted me to find. Look along the outline of the other diagrams. See how the outskirts of the house tuck firmly into the outlines? There's exactly 1/2 inch of space between the edge of the house and the edge of the diagram for every floor of every building in every diagram. But if we take a look at the third floor diagram for this building, we see our culprit.
He breaks the standard. Let me see that ruler. Yes, right here. The gap on the west end of the building extends by 3 inches. There must be something there we aren't meant to see.
I have to hand it to Nathaniel. He really knew how to craft a puzzle for me. Now we just have to figure out how to get in there.
Shall we head up to the 3rd floor and start now?
Not yet. I need to study this architecture a moment longer. Something is very off with the way this building is constructed. It's inconsistent with any I've seen before. Look here. The 2nd story. The way this hallway doubles back on itself.
It does not make much sense for the layout of a home.
This house must be ancient. If you'll grant me just a few more minutes, I'll be sure of our way and get us to our secret room.
Take all the time you need, my dear. I'll keep looking for helpful books.
Okay, you are, madam. Now, unfortunately, I have to prepare your midnight snack. Louisa can stay with you.
No, please, don't leave yet. I enjoy your company. I never feel like I belong in the room with the others. They always hide their feelings behind false smiles and charm. But you feel real, so please, stay with me.
Of course, ma'am. It's our pleasure.
Miss Baker, if you'll forgive my asking, what had you crying out in the hall?
My stupid husband. I wouldn't be here without his insistent and endless nagging and pressure. I truly never wanted anything to do with these people, and he knows it.
I see your dilemma, madame, and we're always just behind these doors when you need a break from him and all the other guests.
Our kitchen is your oasis, ma'am.
I appreciate your kindness. I only wish there were a way for me to escape to your oasis more permanently.
I see. Your husband insisting that you come here wasn't the only problem, then.
I really shouldn't talk to you about it.
Oh, of course you can, dear. The two of us never leave the house, and we are quite good secret keepers. Please, allow us to ease your burden.
Madam, what are you doing back here? Are you all right? Is there anything I can get you?
Ulysses, please, calm down. Mrs. Baker here just needs a quick cup of tea. Everything is fine.
I apologize for not introducing myself at the door. I was quite upset and forgot my manners. Charlotte Baker.
Ulysses Evans. No need to apologize, ma'am. I doubt you can come near the level of impoliteness I have seen in my time in this place.
I am glad to know I have not offended you. Please join us.
I cannot. I must be making my rounds of the house. I need to bring the other guests back for their midnight break. A pleasure, Mrs. Baker. Let me know if you need anything else.
He's never home.
Who's never home, my lady?
My husband. He says it's always business, but I never believe him. How can it be business if he's an artist losing money on every trip he makes? I am proud of him, surely, but sometimes I find myself needing him and he's never there.
The Journal of the Most Peculiar Medical Malady by Dr. Jason Brinks. This must be it. Samuel? Quentin! I found it. It was hiding in the cabinet of all places. Here, Samuel, you take a look. I'm no nurse.
Jason Brinks? I have never heard of him.
Should you have?
Not particularly. Would have been nice to know who I am reading from, however.
Right. What shall we do next?
Let us leave my partner to his reading. In the meantime, we can work on your clue. Have you read Nathaniel's message?
I have, but I must say I have no idea what he means by it. He just said that I would know the error when I see it. Something about my eye for brushstrokes?
Looks like to me we have ourselves a hunt for a painting.
Ah, sirs. If you will proceed to the kitchen, the cook and I have prepared a special midnight meal for you all. I shall await your arrival.
Absolutely. We will be right there.
Good. Now I just need to find your partner, Quentin. Where is he?
He should just be on the floor above, analyzing the next stage of the game.
We will see you in a moment. What's so funny, Charlie?
You and I, we have got to be honest with one another. I know what I need now, for the first time in a very long time. Thank you, Louisa.
Anytime, miss.
What are you talking about?
Later, my dear. For now, let us see what our magnificent cook has prepared for tonight.
Thank you all for coming. To celebrate the occasion, I have prepared many pastries for you, including pies, tarts, and all sorts of treats. Please, dig in.
It looks amazing. Thank you.
Our Josephine has earned her reputation quite well.
I'll say, this is the best tart I've had in years. You simply must tell me the recipe.
Thank you.
Oh, you're all very welcome. I love serving this old Mr. Martin, are you feeling all right?
Yes, I'm just very stuffy back here.
Quentin! You're going to be okay. Samuel, help him. You're a nurse. Do something.
Right. You're gonna be fine. Just keep looking at me. I need to get these clothes off you, okay? There. That's better. Eyes open. On me. You can do this.
Ulysses,
Breathe,
go get help!
breathe. Give me a blanket! Hey, dear. Roll over on your back, okay? You can do this. Come on, Quinny. You're gonna be okay. Don't do this to me, Quinny. Breathe. Please.
Is he...
Yes. He's gone.
And that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like, the tea room is open for you on Patreon. Can you solve the mystery before the last episode? Today's cast features Iggy Kid as Oliver Worthington, Wendell as Nathaniel Worthington, Austin Willeke as Quentin Martin, Joshawa as Samuel Martin, Galaxy Draconic as Arabella Clarke, Paul as Percival Clarke, Madi Opincaru as Charlotte Baker, Mihai Matei as Henry Baker, Shayn as Ulysses Evans, the butler, Rocio as Louisa Cooper, the maid, Robin as Josephine Davis, the cook, and myself, Willow, as your host and narrator. To find us, and other shows by us, check out barebonesmedia.ca. Until next time, take care of yourself and drink water with your tea.